She's gonna punch you.
Cubby's going to take the sandwich off the ground and eat
Do
it.
you have improved on arm strike?
No.
Okay,
not.
so you've got improved on arm strike, right, Mark?
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm not going to hit him though.
Okay, but you do get an AOO for the untrained
non-lethals,
guy
right?
trying to punch you.
Non-lethals.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not going to hit him. I'm
Okay.
just
Yeah, you're all bark.
Well, it sounds like there's some sort of grapple going on, but...
Initiative 4. Crap. 6 actually total.
Oh, initiative. Sorry,
Sorry.
initiative 19.
Okay, so
Alright.
he sees the punch coming from a mile away, decides not to do
20.
anything. You could take a full.
First,
you could take
Cubby
a full
grabs a
defense.
sandwich.
Oh yeah, Cubby grabs the sandwich from the ground.
Oi! Get your own bloody sandwich!
Quit squirming! Come on, little guy. Where'd you go?
You call me little?
Not
Well,
shut
stop
up.
calling
I'm
you
not talking to
giant.
The day I call you littles, the day you go on a diet and succeed for once.
Shut up! What are you talking about anyways? Why are you
Is he
acting all
saying
crazy
you're
all of a
fat?
sudden?
So are you punching or not?
I don't know, the comment threw me off.
Okay,
Like, what?
it was a faux initiative. Got it.
Yeah.
No, it was a real initiative. I got the sandwich.
You got the sandwich. Okay, so you're around the tree laughing.
Let go of me, he's getting the sandwich!
Azzy, when you stand up, it's like somebody cut the top string on one of your quivers, and your whole quiver of normal arrows just dumped out behind you. Like it's
What the? What the hell?
I'm telling you!
Oh, where's that coming
Can't
from?
be-
no,
It's
you're
always-
like searching. Oh, it's up in the tree. It's up in a high branch. You can see this tiny little glowing little silhouette thing with wings.
Okay. Bombom, shut up.
Yeah, Bombom, shut up.
You too.
Alright, Bomb's gonna get a sandwich. Give me back your sandwich.
Okay, it then lights up like it's a little mote of light, and then it flies above your heads, and then you look up and you're looking up at the starry sky, and it hides in the starry sky.
Oh, sneaky little bastard.
What is that, a bug?
Nature to know what that was?
Sure.
22?
It's some sort of fairy moat.
There's a fairy about.
I thought it was a mosquito or a firefly or something.
No, it's a fairy. I saw him on top of Bombom's helmet.
Okay.
You saying that's the one that took my pheasant?
Count of 10 later, an acorn hits Cubby in the head. Like,
Oh, I mean, likes this fairy. It's got a sense of
Yeah.
humour.
Sorry for trying to squish you. Didn't mean it.
Hey, you got me pheasant. I promise, you bring it back, I'll give you a little piece. Cook. Proper cook. Can't be eating no pheasant like that.
He tries speaking. Azildan tries speaking in Elven. Maybe you speak this tongue by any chance?
the little thing hiding behind a leaf just kind of peeks out at you. It's about 10 feet away, about 12 feet up.
It's a
it
good
casts little
idea
bit
to
of-
speak
little bit
this
of light.
language.
It's shy.
Relax, little fellow. I ain't gonna hurt you.
It makes this pleasant kind of like reverberating sound, a little less annoying than the mosquito sound, and it casts this really nice light and begins to bob a little bit further into the forest, kind of waiting a little bit for you.
You two stay put. Try and find the pheasant. He follows the light.
Okay.
Alright.
Bomb's gonna climb the tree, see if it's there.
Cubby's
Put it
gonna eat
somewhere.
the sandwich.
Okay, so Bombom, give me a perception check as you're climbing the tree, and you're hoarding the
I'm
sandwich.
eating the sandwich. Like,
Got it.
I don't care if it's dirty. It's fine.
Okay, on D20 plus 5. 8.
Okay, so you don't notice the trail left behind by the pheasant as something dragged it around into the fallen log, so you don't actually see that from your height.
Damn it.
Yes, it's cold.
Okay. The little mote of light is playing a game with you. It hides behind a tree and then disappears for a while, and you go looking for it, and you can see it a little bit further on, and its light. It's kind of leading you somewhere.
Okay, he follows.
Okay. It leads you pretty far away from camp. Like, you'd have to shout, and maybe they'd hear you. The trees here look like they drink deep of the earth. Ancient. Not crooked and wicked, but just kind of gnarly and lots of knots. Really big oaks. Really big,
Okay.
old, strange pines.
I'm picturing like indoor or something.
Not quite redwood big. Picture
Okay.
more like Lord of the Rings, kind of
Okay.
ant looking like trees.
Alright. Sounds good.
The strange light seems to be in the middle of a clearing. And you wander through the clearing and you find a mysterious looking grove. It is surrounded as if guarded by ancient trees. And at the center of the grove, there's a single feminine hand made of bark and wood that is jutting up from the ground. Its fingers are closed.
Okay, that is
And the light
bizarre.
is kind of like hovering around it. Like kind of little mote is floating around it.
He walks up to the hand.
Okay, you walk into the grove and you feel this tingling sensation all around you as if you're glowing slightly. And the hand slowly begins to move, and it simply opens.
Okay, is there anything inside?
There is something that it was hiding, concealing in its palm. It is a wooden holy symbol that you would come to know as the holy symbol of Meilikki.
Okay. He tentatively picks up the holy symbol.
Okay. The symbol is that of... let me just take a gander here. A sheaf of wheat and an arrow held in a female hand made of wood.
Oh. Would you look at that?
You take it slowly, and the hand just sort of withdraws, like, it doesn't move fast, but then it closes itself again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like there could be a whole woman made of bark that is
Yeah.
that is underneath
somewhere.
here. The symbol continues to glow, and you can feel a presence beside you. This light in the forest. The little fairy kind of dances around your head like it's happy with what happened, and it actually goes up to your cheek and gives you a little kiss and kind of like wanders off.
My first kiss. No, I'm kidding.
Or are you?
You feel like a strength, like there's a power to the forest. You can hear the forest sway and breathe and live. The oaks kind of like teetering in the wind as if they're approving of this. Little animals skittering here and there. It all has like a pulse, a feeling. You are definitely going through your religious experience.
Yes.
As basically, if you pray to this power, you will then receive your divine connection to Meilikki.
He will pray right then and there.
You better take men to motherfucking fix my bow.
Actually, his first prayer is just thanks for a prayer of thanks for finding him.
The little fairy comes up to you and whispers into your ear a single name. Meilikki. And kind of giggles. And flies off.
Meilikki.
There is a feeling of power, like the presence that you're speaking to is listening. The forest itself, it's one.
He's overwhelmed, and as many people having religious experience do, breaks down and cries.
Okay, well, your religious experience is actually interrupted by something.
Oh, son of a...
It's not halfling.
Yeah, you need to make a DC 15 reflex save.
Say what?
DC 15 reflex save.
And I'm gonna go to the conversation layer.
Okay. What is going on?
And I'll enforce this and send to
19.
Okay, so the plants all around you burst and start to grow and try to grab you. Leaves and vines and grass blades trying to wrap around your legs and hold you fast.
Are they trying to entangle them in their leafy vegetationness?
Yes. It's an entanglement spell. Come to steal more secrets from us. I warn you, these woods, they feed upon the bones of many Rudderkin.
Azildan tries to get out of the...
Okay.
What language is the crazy tree lady speaking?
Yeah.
There's the crazy tree lady.
Yeah, Azildan makes an effort to get out of the grabby area.
He's the whole grove.
Entangle at will.
Okay, so Azildan's now trying to hang on a tree. Give me a climb check as you jump up towards one of the gnarly roots or gnarly branches of one of the oaks, and you're kind of pulling yourself up.
10.
Okay, you're hanging there. You're not really in a really great position, but you've raised your boots out of the grabbing grass.
She has a longbow that's carved of exquisite wood, and in fact, maybe not even carved, but shaped through some power.
She looks like she's part plant, or more plant than lady. You can get a knowledge nature if you want.
Yeah, I do want.
Look at that, a knowledge you have. 12, you know what the creature type is, you don't know exactly what it is, and the creature type is Fey.
Okay. Oh, easy, miss. I don't mean no harm here.
How dare you enter my grove?
It wasn't me, it was your little friend who brought me here. Well, I suppose it was me. I did follow, but still.
You notice moat. There is some light off to the side, and it's probably moat.
Oh, Moat, you're just gonna leave me now, are you? You hurt me feelings here.
Tell me what you stole.
Excuse me, ma'am. I stole nothing.
Why are you here?
Because the little Moat brought me here to get this from Meilikki. And he holds up or kind of points to the holy symbol.
Hanging there on the tree, looking down. He's wearing the holy symbol of Meilikki. You didn't carve it.
Where did you get that?
Meilikki gave it to me.
She looks like, really? Yeah. Where'd you get that cross? Jesus gave it to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. I find that hard to believe. Now, I'm going to ask you again, why are you here?
I told you.
Where did you get that?
I got it from the wooden hand in the ground. Now, could you ask your friends to keep their stems to themselves? And perhaps we will have a conversation about this.
She kind of snorts almost, and in derision, and the plants sort of fade back into their normal state, no longer grasping and trying to grab you.
He drops down on the ground. Much appreciated.
Okay, she's beautiful as she is strange. Her flesh seems to be made of wood. A vibrant hair that resembles leaves and blossoms. A very strange forehead, as her forehead kind of turns into the...
She's no longer arrow-nocked, ready to put a put a shaft through your throat, but she still has it kind of down at the ready.
Oh, my, but you're quite lovely, miss. Hope you don't want me saying so.
She's also tall.
Yeah. Wooden skin.
Not halfling sized.
Wooden skin would kind of chafe.
Oh, the splinters.
Man up! Man up!
Man up.
My name's Azildan.
Azildan? What a curious name.
But don't know how curious it is, but here's my name.
I am the Dryad Weave Tree. Or at least I am for now.
What do you mean for now?
She looks very sad and kind of turns away. My tree is dying.
Is it old or sick?
No. Creatures came and carved out its heart. Stole it away. I tried to follow them, but they are gone now.
The moat comes out. He's sitting on a branch where you were hanging from. It's listening. It kind of goes the "oh no," you know, motion.
Yeah. Azildan looks at the Mo. Is that why you brought me here, or why she brought me here? I think I'm supposed to help you. I don't think it's a coincidence.
Maybe Meilikki did send you.
Well, if I can help you, I think maybe she did, and if not, well, no harm helping a stranger now, is there?
I suppose things aren't going to get any worse for me.
What were these creatures, and where's your tree?
I've never seen their like before. They were small, like as the hin, but gnarled creatures, twisted. They had tails and leapt from branch to branch as easily as you walk on 2 feet.
Knowledge nature, does that ring any bells?
Sure.
They're tree goblins with tails. 21?
Could be.
Well, doesn't sound familiar. But
They're not from this forest. I think they went back to the Great Redwood Forest. Maybe that's where they're from.
Well, where's your tree? Maybe I can track them from your tree back to the redwood, find out where they live, get your heart back.
It is in this grove. She'll start walking towards wherever her tree is.
Yeah, it's just sitting outside this grove because the tree is definitely this really odd thing, and I'm going to show a picture of it. If I can find the picture. Oh, maybe I put it in OneNote. Azildan's backstory. Random pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the weave tree.
In the backstory?
Where is it?
Yeah, I'm sharing it with people online, but
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Oh, okay.
What the frig is that?
right. Weird, huh?
More like cool.
Yeah, it's the weave tree. Basically, in real life, that's actually like 10 trees all into one. But in the fantasy realm of Agrova, this is actually a species of tree. Lots of forest critters can go in and out of the tree because of the holes that kind of look like a basket.
Giants can use the tree for purposes.
Ugh.
It's good. It's good for climbing. Wow, why did you have to go there? But
I didn't see it.
How very naughty of you, Adam.
Right. So you see this tree, and it's grand, but it does look like. Give me a knowledge nature.
18.
That it might be dying. Not kind of like it's like a one leaf left, but it's like definitely showing signs of age and rot.
Sagging branches.
Sagging.
And,
Yeah. And you do see a part where it looks like somebody viciously cut into the tree. It's not in the picture, obviously, but
no.
Like they burrowed into the center of the tree, kind of near the ground. Some weird mulch on the ground.
With your permission, miss, I'm gonna go get my friends, and we'll set out in the morning, and we'll start tracking whoever took your haul. I don't think I can track them in the middle of the night.
Yes, I would be very grateful if you could do this. It's been a long time since I've had any hope that anyone would come along, that there would be any way of finding a way to restore my tree.
Can't make no promises aside from I'll do my best. I'll return come morning.
Very well, Azildan. Strange name.
In the morning then.
It's a name that now is whispered throughout the trees and the leaves, as if the grove of Meilikki itself is spreading the name of someone who is friend. The Dryad picks up on this.
Meilikki speaks your name. You will have no trouble with the trees.
He nods. Thank you. In the morning then. And he returns to camp.
Okay. You go back to your camp.
Boom, I've told you 10 times, I don't know where the sandwich went. It fell down. Squirrel must have took it, I don't know. Squirrel.
Squirrel, eh? Yeah, we'll see about that.
Aosh returns. Actually, go give Azildan to have a chance to chat with the halflings first. So, what do you say to them as they're like arguing over some sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, you back?
Yet?
You took my bloody sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, bring a pheasant.
No, I didn't bring the pheasant. You didn't find the pheasant.
Well, you went off to find a pheasant. Now you come back without a pheasant.
So what went off for?
I wouldn't ask about dinner. You
You said
already
I'm
had
going to
the
come back
sandwich.
with a pheasant.
No, I'm not even worried about it now.
The Fey moat does a buzz around Azildan's head, and then
Oh, well, body's there again.
It bunks Bombom in the nose, and then it bunks Cubby in the nose, and then it flies into the back end of the fallen log.
That's the forest saying, "Shut up! You're too loud."
Oh, I take a look at where it went.
Okay, you see the pheasant was dragged over into the mouth of the log.
Oh, looks
No,
like we're
it's-
having dinner.
It's the forest saying that we did a good job, time to eat, keep it up.
Isn't that precious?
But
Looks like this potion's
But 3
for
minutes
three
later, an
people.
acorn falls on your head. Cubby.
Thank you. I'm doing good work. The good works of the forest. I need to get a better hat, I know.
You're gonna need to get some sleep.
Bomb
Eat up. You're gonna
two
need
portions.
the strength in the morning.
Alright. You say so. It's not like I ever skimp out on dinner.
John, the
good for me
the
muscles.
moat is yours.
Well,
I have to play the moat? Alright.
but boy, we're... Did you find another bowstring for me?
Oh, do I have any spares, Marty? Or
No, but Aosh does, and he does return back to camp.
we'll get them from Aos.
Master Aosh, sir, I broke me bowstring.
Quiet! Quiet! Driving me crazy!
As Dalton's just laughing.
Aosh returns. He sees all of you kind of like chuckling and laughing, and he looks gives you a quizzical look. Azildan.
Master, may I have a word?
Hmm?
Something happened while you was gone.
This god is an old god, he says as he reaches out and touches the holy symbol.
Meilikki. It's her name. I think she gave me this herself.
He raises an eyebrow.
There's a dryad not far from here. She says... Oh, no, sorry. There's a fairy not far from here. She says the heart of her tree's been stolen. It's the same grove where I found this. I don't think it's a coincidence. With your permission, I'd like to try to find the heart of her tree for her.
He nods slowly, taking in your words. What stole it? He trusts Azildan, like, he doesn't... If it was a halfling telling a story, he'd be, like, asking 100 questions or dismiss it, but Azildan seems genuine.
Plus, he's probably noticed his master can sniff a lie.
Yeah, as a Thlidran Archer, he's probably got a high wisdom.
Yeah. And Azildan's got no bluff skills whatsoever. She described him as small like him, but gnarly and twisted, with tails, and they flew through the trees.
His eyes grow wide as he sees
That's
the
Moat.
thing.
That's Moat.
Hello, Moat, he says in Sylvan.
Hi.
You have to lean in really. Like, it's so
It just
small.
it does like it's doing like little like dive-bys your head as it talks to you.
Hell no!
kind of near your ear.
Doppler effect thing going.
Oh!
Is this true, Moat?
It's true.
What are we talking about here, Ozzy? Why are we gonna go hunting on these things that jump with tails and? He's a little nervous.
Did you see which direction?
She said towards the redwood.
Redwoods. That takes us out of the deep falling. He draws a crude map. Or actually, he has been drawing a crude map. Let's go to Agrova.
Okay.
And I'm going to expose some of Agrova to you. In fact, he's been exploring the what is called the Valdivian Belt, which is cloaked by something called the Spying Mountains. The Spying Mountain range kind of goes in a big basin all around. And I will send her. So basically, you guys are in the Deep Firthing, in the Grove of Meilikki. On the other side of Pickle Lake, and to the north, is the North Redguard. Then there's the High Redguard and the Redguard Pines, and the South Redguard.
Well, which of the red trees are we supposed to be going to then? If those are all red.
Not sure. Well, it's part of the quest, isn't it? Track them down.
Sounds
how we
like
gonna
them
find
squirrels are getting upset down there.
Mountains. Bzzz.
Mountains. There we go.
Hey, Mel, you know how to track in the trees?
Perhaps tracking them would be best. He looks to Azildan. Let's go and see if we can pick up their trail.
Yeah, what time of
Yes.
day is this?
It's in the early evening,
Yes, master.
in the morning. We shall have
That's
a
what
look
I
around
promised
now.
her. All right.
Okay. Your master is good at what he do. Give me a survival check to see if you're able to track these creatures that seem to climb, half walk.
I'll try to aid, because I'm a ranger, too.
Okay.
Nice. Nicely done.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm a ranger, and only I am. 24. I am...
You're like, breakfast is this way.
Rangers.
You're like, you can track? I know how to track, says Cubby.
Yep. If the flying, climby things are animals,
I got
that's
I got a
26.
24 as well. I forgot to add the +2 from.
Nice.
So I 8.
Yeah, you're able to pick up these tracks. It looks like there were 3 of them. And they do have little climbing claws on their hands and feet. Some of them might have swung on branches. You're basically following a creature that has a climb speed.
Brachiating or brachiating or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Brachiation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That will probably be difficult.
Yeah, it's slow tracking, but you do find that they are heading west in this direction.
Well, you know what? That's fine because my half speed of tracking is exactly the halfling move speed, so
Right.
going that fast anyway.
These creatures are moving faster than you, and you realize they're going right to Pickle Lake.
Oh crap!
Okay, then we head to Pickle Lake.
Okay. You find that one of the canoes is missing, and the other one has a big hole through it.
Oh, son of a bitch! Starting to really don't like these creatures.
Do we know that has he demonstrated any spellcasting ability? Yes?
Well, it's been probably that morning. Yeah, it's probably a couple days. Like, you are now tracking over long distances.
He's been praying.
Okay.
And what's the weather like?
The weather's grayish, like rains may come
Weather
soon.
outside is frightful.
Okay.
But these things, they knew where your canoes were.
Yeah, it's like they knew we were chasing him. How?
Aosh is deeply concerned. We should return home.
Home?
If they knew-
I got a quest.
They likely went across Pickle Lake.
Ooh.
If there's an old bridge up a river or something.
He's looking at the
Oh.
canoe, like, how am I going to fix this kind of thing?
Yeah. Well, I suppose. Yeah, if we go down the southern way, cross the river. Yeah, we'll end up stopping at the cabin anyway, and we can keep going, right?
One second. Oh, got a phone.
Unless I'm mistaken, Adam. Might be.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're some DM notes and player
Yes.
notes flying around.
Wherever outside. What if we stuff Bombom's big fat ass in the hole? It's got to keep the one out.
Hole's not that big.
Shut up. We need some sandwiches.
The canoe will be
While you all figure it out. He
packed.
starts hanging out sandwiches.
Wait. I can fix it by morning.
I suppose if we find the right wood, we can carve it down.
No, Meilikki can fix it in the morning.
He looks at you.
Meilikki.
Aosh is not a spellcaster. He gives you a slow nod, like he's looking at you with new eyes again. He trusts you because you are not lying, and he has confidence in his disciple.
There is a problem with the boat, and the boat is leaky. So my boat is leaky, so Meilikki.
I will slap you.
I told you to never bring him along. All he's done is eat his sandwich and get his bowstring broken. That one's nothing but trouble.
No, I brought over the fairies, the moat there, and she came because I was trying to listen to the tree, and she was helping.
Rams you in the face.
See?
Displeased with your version of the
She's
story.
very happy. She's showing her affection.
Your bowstring is broken. For 2 days you've been traveling through the woods with a broken bowstring.
What?
Do you have a spare, says Aosh.
I broke more last spare when I was trying to fire the pointy arrows.
There's this,
at your
like-
place.
I can fix that in the morning too.
And
The ones you called the frog's crotch.
he was gonna give away one of his spares, but as he says, I could fix that in the morning too, he doesn't. You know he was grabbing for one, but instead he just walks away a little bit and stares out at Pickle Lake.
I was going to get elven bowstring.
And he's now examining the footprints in the beach.
What do you think that is, Master?
That's a footprint, Ozzy.
Shut up!
He says in Elven to you, get the halflings to take off their shoes. I want to compare.
Bombom takes his shoes off.
Bombom knows how to speak Elven?
Yeah.
Nice. You've been listening.
Cabby doesn't speak elven, so he looks around and then he takes his shoes off, sort of hesitantly.
He's under the peer pressure of, I guess I'll do.
Coming.
He takes a stick and kind of like draws around one of the footprints, and then he does the same. He says, Bombom, can you place your right foot here into the sand carefully and lift it back up?
Yes, master. Takes it in.
You leave a nice footprint. It's like, yeah, look at me. It's my footprint. It looks eerily similar. The only difference is that the other footprint might be a little bit deformed and has maybe claws at the end of the toes. But it's like it's like if you take away the claws and a little bit of disfigurement, it's a halfling footprint.
It's quite discerning. What is that?
What kind of halfling does that? Has feet like that, Master?
Somebody needs to cut their toenails.
He's concerned. That night, there's a grumble from the sky. It might be raining somewhere, but thankfully, it's not raining over Pickle Lake, getting rid of like tracks and that sort of thing. The next morning, you feel the divine connection with your goddess, and I'm assuming you're gonna solve all the problems with spells.
He's going to pray for spells, and one of those spells will be a 0th level spell called Mending.
Nice.
And he will use that to repair
The bowstring.
first the bowstring
Yep. That works.
and the canoe.
Is there
There's a weight limit.
Oh, is there?
It's a 3-pound canoe.
No, it weighs more than that.
Then he's
Yeah, but
gonna-
you only need the piece of wood that'll fit. Like the 3 pounds probably fit.
Spell doesn't work that way. He needs a marker.
A make whole might.
A marker.
Maccord, hang on.
Marker.
I will take Adam's word for this.
That one is.
I will use the Maccord.
Okay, so you then kind of realize
already got a hole.
The mending's not. Yeah, nice. Make whole. That's so funny.
Oh,
That was good. That was good. Oh,
After the mending spell doesn't work, you're like, I need something more powerful, and you pray to Meilikki again because you don't have to prepare all your spells at once.
Yeah.
She and Meilikki provides a non-leaky canoe. You cast Make Whole, and basically the canoe is smaller than 10 cubic foot per level, or one construct a creature of any size. So you're able to mend the canoe back into its usable form. There's a light drizzle on Pickle Lake, which makes the crossing even more miserable and cramped.
Cubby gives like a golf clap.
You return back to the cabin, and it's like these creatures... Like, you see the canoe just pulled up onto the beach by the cabin.
okay.
And you see these very obvious footprints that lead all the way up to the cabin.
Oh, no, 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 no. He runs up to the cabin.
Okay.
A little bit faster now, actually, now that I'm mentioning.
Okay, Aosh is running with you, and you've got your bows drawn, and you basically... These things left muddy footprints all into the house. Aosh points, and you see that they ransacked the larder. They took a bunch of food.
Mm-hmm.
Joke's on them, I had all the best food with me.
And then they left, much less obviously, via the front door.
Bombom's looking for traps.
Okay, give me a perception check. Aosh then gives you a whistle, and the two of you start, scouting out the cabin surrounds and looking for these creatures. Give me a survival check while you're looking for your perception check.
What's the perception plus 7? Right.
I only got a 13. Shit.
Oh, I will also look.
18.
No.
7.
There were no traps left behind, but it appears that they didn't leave footprints leaving the place. But Aosh did point out that they tried to walk single file along the little trail path by hopping on stones.
Oh.
Trying to cover how many there actually were.
Not really. More like where they're gonna go.
Why would they?
Oh, what direction did they head off in?
They headed in a westerly direction. Into the forest.
We follow the trail, as long as Master Aosh is alright with that.
Yeah, he grabbed some things from the house. They didn't really rob too much aside from food.
Okay.
He checked on a few things and he found it odd, but he was he now turns to Moat. Moat, where are you?
Moat, thank you for helping us. I know I'm such a great fan of yours. If you would show yourself, that would be useful. But if you don't show yourself, that means you like me very much.
Moat's not showing up
Oh.
yet.
Those creatures wanted it to look like they ran off here. Were we to be the ones to be blamed for this theft? They know that we've lived out here for a long time then. I've seen these tracks before. Far from here. Never so close. Pack as much food that remains. We've got a longer journey ahead of us.
Bombom, you heard the master. Get the food.
As you wish, master.
I've already got the food. Get your own bloody food.
Need
Good at
more.
finding sandwiches.
Aye, enough fighting. It's serious this time. Pack the food, let's go.
All right. Pack.
Okay.
Alright, we pick.
Cubby's actually quite strong, so
Nice. He packs a lot in. The next day, you pack up some food and you head out really early in the morning. He suspects that you're going to cross the Rough Ride River. He doesn't get you guys to portage the canoe, however, because the Rough Ride River is like broken in lots of places by rocky crossings, and he says that trees commonly get caught in a few places. It should be a slippery walk across. But you do spend a day trekking through the woods before camping on the banks of the Rough Ride River.
Okay.
The following morning, you then go to one of these places where indeed there are some fallen trees that have kind of clogged in the river, and you're able to skip across the Rough Ride River. And you begin to enter into a forest that would be more of the Endor type forest. This is like California redwood kind of trees. It's sparse and smaller here, but the further you get into this forest, it doesn't appear that he's following any tracks any longer. Like the rains from a couple days ago actually washed a lot of the tracks away. But your master seems to know where he's going. One evening, as you guys are camped in this like redwood tree, its roots are growing in a weird way, and it's providing almost like a canopy. The thing is so big that your entire camp fits underneath the redwood tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you camp in here, and he says that he's camped in here before. He checks it for animals first. But he tells a story. There are creatures that live in the High Redguard. Creatures that dwell where rangers once did. These rangers were some of the toughest opponents the undead scourge of this land had ever known.
They were called the Redwood Rangers.
Or the Redguard.
They could fly through the trees.
Redguard.
Your master smiles. Yes. And the mechanisms for their flight are maintained, I believe, by these creatures.
What do you mean the mechanism?
What is a mechanism?
I think he means like the little latchy thing on a crossbow.
Bloody hell, why you always gotta jump in and chime? You know nothing about this crap.
Why you always got to interrupt Master's stories?
You're trying to be inquisitive.
It's what a mechanism.
And you stole me lunch again.
Sharp and sandwich.
The Hin do not go into the Redguard. They fear creatures that are there. Thought to be too small a number to really be of concern, but I've seen signs that their numbers have grown. Curious that these creatures are driven by some theft of a dryad's tree.
Why blame it on us?
Possible. They realize the power of Bombom Destroyer.
There is great power in this forest, a power that even the necromantic lords failed to destroy. But we should be very careful. There will be dangers in the High Redguard. Creatures that we encounter there will not befriend, and they will not know quarter. There will be no talking your way out.
Azildan looks very grim at that thought, but nods.
He spends the rest of the evening kind of deep in thought. He gets a quick reverie in. You guys begin to, over the next couple of days, climb higher and higher into the mountains. These redwoods begin to go really far up. He actually points at some of the tracks. You begin to pick up tracks again and trails.
Okay.
Lots of them go up trees. And finally you get to this one tree kind of on the edge of the mountain. Or this one area of trees, and they're kind of climbing the side of the mountains. These are mountains with redwoods on them. And there's one in particular that's kind of leaning out from one of the mountain sides, and you can see what looks like a roost up top of it. Like somebody built a platform really high up, hundreds of feet above the ground, on a tree that's jutting out over like a big hillside. Up there. That is where the Redwood Rangers dwell.
Can I see like
Wait, you're driving me crazy.
treehouse or anything? Like
Yeah, you see the platform. Like you could see like the tree itself is holding up some ancient platform. Moat, I thought you had disappeared.
Nope. Instead of buzzing around, I'll tell you what, you can sit on my shoulder. I can carry you all the way. Just stop buzzing.
Moat
Like-
zooms around your head a couple times and decides that the place she's going to sit is on the top of your head.
That's fine. Listen, I want to hear this buzz thing all the time. Drive me crazy. It's like a crazy mosquito.
now you know how we all feel.
See that, Cubby? No one likes you.
Moat, you're a brave little fairy, aren't you?
If you can't really see it 'cause it's small, but gives a little salute.
Okay.
Nice.
I think this is an atomy, right? I'm assuming this is an atomy.
Yeah, it's even smaller than an Atomy. It's like something that
Okay.
yeah.
I'm playing it like an atomy.
Sure.
So.
I think Atomies are like 1.5 feet. This thing's like 1.5 inches tall. It's like
Okay.
one size smaller or diminutive. Could you go and see if there are any creatures that are dwelling up there? It would behoove us to start climbing and have things throw things down upon our heads while we do so.
She snaps her heels together and gives another salute. Yes, General! Takes off. Apparently he's a general now.
Nice. Well, Moat is gone. He just gives Azildan a nod. Do you want to see how these rangers fly?
Oh, can't deny I'm rather curious, yeah.
You can't quite see them from here. The puppet strings. He smiles. I think he's making a private joke.
What?
It's a show.
All the way up these mountains. All the way up to where the trees no longer grow. There are these things, these platforms. Rangers by the dozens, if not hundreds, once crawled throughout these trees, living amongst them, keeping an eye on things. Perhaps that's why they're called the Spying Mountains. The High Redguard once had their final stand on platforms like this. This one likely has a special name, as it's the most prominent. It's the end of the line, so to speak. He smiles, like, again, he's telling his own joke.
Oh, line.
The Moat doesn't see any creatures, but it does see signs that creatures were there. Moat does not like the small campfire that what looks like a... what's a creature you wouldn't normally eat?
Raccoon.
Porcupine?
Yeah, it looks like the remnants of a young wolf, a porcupine, and a raccoon were eaten up here.
Anything carnivorous.
Moat doesn't know what these creatures are, but does not like the weird totem pole. It's only about 3 feet tall, but it's got like a vulture head stuck on it, like a skull of a vulture, and it looked like they like arranged all the bones and with still rotting meat and like flies kind of rotting around it. It looks like a prominent thing.
See, the problem with sending the 1.5-inch tall thing to scout out for big dangerous creatures is that everything is a big dangerous creature.
There's a bunch of rabid skunks over the hill.
Those
They're
skulls are
huge.
vicious.
So you don't
riding
you don't see
rabbits.
anything moving up here, but there are signs. You see other details, but I'm going to skip those details, and we're going to make the excuse that you're tiny and you don't really... You can already fly, so you're not amazed at lesser ways of moving. Yeah.
They don't have, like, good maneuverability.
No, yours is perfect.
Whatever.
Yours is like...
Well, I mean, you don't even have good, right? Okay, so Moat will return to report on the details.
Okay. The general and his men are waiting.
Sir! There's an enemy encampment ahead!
How many?
None!
All right.
What kind of encampment has none in it? Confused.
He looks at... How well do you climb?
At us?
Yep.
Well, really needed to. Not very. Not very at all. 2 plus 2 climb.
+2.
I'm much better climbing than him. He's big, fat.
Is climbing a rogue?
Yes. Do you
5
have-
then. Plus 5.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Zildan, how
Not
does,
too bad.
How does a Zildan climb?
He's got a +7.
A Zildan and I will climb up first, and we'll drop ropes.
Alright, master.
I'll carry a rope!
I guess if it could drag a chicken.
What is the size category and what is the strength?
It would
score?
be fine, would be the
Okay.
size category, if this is the...
Yep.
Yeah, so an atomy is a diminutive fae, or an atomy.
Okay,
and it has a
so-
strength of 6.
So
one
it
size
should
category
be
less, it
2 to
would be
4 less,
4.
depending on.
So 2.
So your carrying capacity is going to. Your heavy load is 5 pounds. I think. No, less.
It can't carry a grappling
2.5
hook.
pounds.
It can't carry a grappling hook with the rope on it. It's too heavy.
I'll carry it!
She starts dragging. She can push, pull, drag.
Tell you what, why not just get that for you?
Okay.
Now Moat is pouting.
Oh, poor Moat. Okay. While the
No.
2 elves are climbing, and we'll say that they're okay at it, something decides it's going to come and say hello to the 2 halflings.
Oh no, it's alchemy bombs raining down from above to blow away our... Wait, hold on.
Moat's down there too, so yeah, you can make it like a diminutive moat, like a one size category smaller atomy.
Okay.
Moat's actually also an 18th level sorcerer, so you're fine.
Fine.
That's not color spray; it's like scintillating patterns, or
It's prismatic,
it's prismatic
yeah.
spray.
Oh god, everyone's just sent to other dimensions and driven
We
insane.
wait for you down here.
Like we haven't had that happen before.
Shh.
Yeah.
we don't talk about those times.
The before times.
Nothing happened before this game, okay? Nothing.
Nothing happened. Yeah, there was no die rolling. None.
Nope.